Okay, you're ready to begin the CNA training process. A couple of things that I want to tell you about the online training program is that you are required to have at least 75 hours logged in. There can be no less than 75 hours. Therefore, this program is designed to track your hours and will not print a certificate for you or provide you the final examination until that 75 hours is complete. The other thing that you need to be aware of is that you cannot just turn the computer on, go to sleep, and say, okay, I've done my time. There's a couple of things about that. One, the system will kick you off in 15 minutes if you've had no activity, and it will start you right back to where you were before. So it's not going to let you do that. Two, you're going to have final examinations, and you're going to have some applied knowledge exercises that must be completed before you will be allowed to take the final examination for that chapter. And then you have to have an 80% on the final examination of that chapter, or you will be required to retake it. So there's not a whole lot of ways that you're going to short that requirement of that 75 hours. This will take care of that 75 hours of classroom time. And then you will be working with the facility on the clinical portion, which is the 100 hours of on-the-job training. The facility has been trained and are working with us to provide you the support that you need to learn the clinical skills. But I will not turn you loose on clinical skills until you've had appropriate instruction in each of those areas, including demonstrations on the appropriate way to do that. It is not uncommon for you to go out onto the floor and see somebody doing something differently than what you've been taught. Here's what I'm going to say about that. There are some things that you can shortcut, but most you cannot. So when staff say, I need to teach you a shortcut, remember this. If you don't do it the way that it's been taught here, if you would happen to use one of those shortcuts in the testing process, you will not pass the final clinical examination. And I don't want that for you. So please pay attention to doing it the way you're being taught to do it. And I will give you the principles behind the reasons that you're doing or being taught to do it a certain way. So also, you will be provided exercises and case studies. There's not much of a way that I can check to see whether you did those or not. But I can tell you that your learning experience will be extremely improved if you participate in those exercises, because they're designed to help you apply what you've learned new and what you've learned in previous lessons to solving some of the issues that you'll see on a day-to-day basis. So I wouldn't want you to miss that opportunity.